In all the chaos that happened yesterday, EA Sports underratedly released some of the best free players you can pick up in Madden 25 Ultimate Team, and I'm here to show you exactly how to get them. Now, Salsa family, and welcome back to another Madden 25 Ultimate Team video. Hope you watching this one are having a wonderful start to your day. In this video, I'm giving you the full guide to the Hispanic Heritage Month cards in this game, which you can upgrade to 88s. Now, the way these cards work is pretty simple. You're going to get the Hispanic Heritage Month welcome pack. Inside of it, you get these 580 overall players: Rigoberto Sanchez, Malcolm Rodriguez, Chris Rodriguez, Anthony Munoz, and Braxton Berrios. I did not know he was Hispanic. That's kind of crazy. Now, with these cards, you're going to earn upgrade tokens to boost them from an 81 up to an 88. Yes, an 88 overall. That is actually the highest overall you can get for a champion right now in Madden 25. You're literally getting full free champion players. Kind of crazy. And not only that, but you can get 3 of these cards maxed out at an 88 overall. It's a little bit wild. EA's given us some pretty good cards. Now, the way we're going to do this is by getting 8 upgrade tokens, and you can actually very easily get 8 or more upgrade tokens today. You get 1 for free for simply logging into this game. Let's talk about how you get the rest. Now, the first thing that I'm going to need every single person to do once you open up your welcome pack is put these cards in your lineup. They don't need to be starters, but for me personally, we got Chris Rod at backup running back, we got Anthony Munoz at backup left tackle, and every single card is slotted into my lineup as a backup or a starter. I'm actually starting the punter because I had like a 78 there anyways, so Rigoberto at an 80, that's already an upgrade. Now, the reason why I say you gotta have these cards in your lineup is because there's missions and there's solo challenges we're gonna be completing, and of course, with the missions, we need to have these cards. Now, there's not a full field pass for the Hispanic Heritage Month promo. I know a lot of people were kind of confused about that. Go to your Season 2 field pass, and then in the program tab right here, there's kind of a different area just for the Hispanic Heritage Month stuff. Now, the first section is the Hispanic Heritage Month daily missions, and the way these work is very simple. Every single day, there will be a new mission in the game. When you complete it, you get a token to upgrade the players. That's very easy. Every day, you get a free token, and I also believe they're not going to expire after each day. I'm pretty sure they're just going to stack up. So if you don't do the one for the day, you should be okay, and you should be able to do it later. Then there's also the weekly missions right here. These are glitched though, because as you guys can see, it says complete 3 of 5 weekly objectives, and you get 2 upgrade tokens. For me personally, I did the touchdowns with Anthony Munoz, I did the receiving yards with Braxton Berrios, and the sacks with Malcolm Rodriguez, but my 2 upgrade tokens are nowhere in sight. But I'm assuming EA Sports is going to have that fixed rather soon. Like, I don't know why they would wait to fix that. It should be pretty simple. And also, the reason why I said you guys want to have these cards in your lineup is because, of course, these missions only track with the cards in your lineup. To buy Madden 25 coins for the cheapest price on the internet, check out MMOEXP by clicking the link in the description and use the promo code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Now, there's also solo challenges in the game, and I'm not going to lie, EA Sports set these up very, very well. When you play the solos, you're going to complete basically all of those weekly milestones. They're set up very well, and they're set up very easily. As you guys can see, the Hispanic Heritage Month solos, there's about 30 of them, and it probably took me 45 minutes to get these done. Now, for playing your solos, you get a bunch of upgrade tokens. You get 10 upgrade tokens right here. That's not bad at all. You only need 8 to get 1 card to an 88. I would honestly say play through these solos in full. They're not that difficult. 45 minutes of solos isn't hard, and when you play through them, of course, you're going to get upgrade tokens, and you're also going to complete those weekly and daily objectives, which give you even more tokens. Now, at this point, when you're watching this video, you can very easily upgrade 1 full free player. The second one should be coming very, very soon, because when EA Sports fixes those weekly missions and continues giving us a few more dailies, we'll have enough tokens to do a second. Now, who should you upgrade first? That's kind of the question, and I know a lot of people are probably wondering that. In the background right here, let's open up these token packs because we need these to actually go through and make our first upgrade. Now, before I show you guys exactly how to spend these tokens and exactly who you guys need to be upgrading, boys, Thursday Night Football is tomorrow, and Underdog Fantasy is running a Kirk Cousins 0.5 passing yard special for any new sign up that uses the promo code SWIFT. So if you want to check it out, click the link in the description, download the app, and get access to that special before it expires, and let's get back to the video. All right, now who should you be upgrading first? Who am I going to be upgrading first? Well, let's talk about it. I've got a very simple rule that you guys need to follow when it comes to making your decision. Now, the first thing we're going to look for is we're going to look for playing time. Go to your lineup screen and look through your team and determine which of these players at an 88 overall would be a starter on your lineup. For me personally, Chris Rodriguez, he would not play. Braxton Berrios, he would not play. That leaves me with 3 cards that would start on my team: Malcolm Rodriguez, Rigoberto Sanchez, and Anthony Munoz. Now, once you guys have made that decision, move to step number 2. And step number 2 is going to be determining which of those players has the most positional value on your team. Now, of course, if we're comparing, say, Rigoberto Sanchez and Malcolm Rodriguez obviously has more positional value on my team. He's going to be playing on every single defensive snap, whereas Rigoberto Sanchez, Well, it's Madden. We don't punt anyways, but even if we did punt, we're only going to be punting maybe 1 or 2 plays in the game. It doesn't happen very frequently. Now, in my opinion, if I were to rank these cards based on positional value, I would say number 1 is probably Braxton Berrios, number 2 is Chris Rodriguez, number 3 is Anthony Munoz, number 4 is Malcolm Rodriguez, and then number 5 is Rigoberto Sanchez. So once you guys have gone through and you've answered that first question, which is he going to get playing time on my team, then you can follow the rankings I just showed you in terms of who to upgrade first. Now, for me personally, like I showed you, it's either Anthony Munoz, Malcolm Rodriguez, or Rigoberto Sanchez, and I am going to hit you guys with a little bit of a curveball right here because I am going to go with Malcolm Rodriguez first for me personally. The only reason why I'm doing this is because right now I've got a pretty good free left tackle, and I think a lot of you guys probably have a very good free left tackle in Tyron Smith, but Malcolm Rodriguez for me, I'm being an absolute scum, and I'm running cover 3 out of mid blitz where you pinch both of your linebackers and try and get that A gap shed, and I think Malcolm Rodriguez would literally be perfect for that role. He is super high speed, and this card is one that I think has the versatility, and because of his position, he'll probably play on a lot of teams. Now, of course, if you're a lower overall, Chris Rodriguez and Braxton Berrios are dogs, bro. 88 speed running back, 88 speed receiver, those are really good players. If you're new to this game, those cards are a must. But if your team is maybe a little bit higher, you've been following my channel, I would say Malcolm Rodriguez and Anthony Munoz are probably the first 2 cards you guys are going to want to get upgraded. Realistically, you can upgrade both of these cards in a matter of days, but Malcolm Rodriguez for me is going to be 89 speed, 91 acceleration, and in the defense I'm running, I'm hoping he just absolutely phases through the offensive line. If he does, the speed is going to be there. If he doesn't, well, the block shedding really isn't the greatest, but worst case scenario, you know what? We actually tried this card in a zone coverage role. He's got 64 zone, actually. Maybe not the move. But I do think the stats on this card are very, very solid. Now, one other tip I'm going to give you is with Anthony Munoz, I know a lot of people right now are probably thinking, okay, I've got my free left tackle. I don't need Anthony Munoz. Well, boys, you can play this card at right guard, left guard, or right tackle, and I think he's worth using. Now, the simplest move is to just move him over to right tackle, and the stats are going to stay the same. His overall might go down a little bit, but the stats are going to be the same. For me, I might actually throw him at right guard or left guard. Although his overall is going to be pretty low when we do that, the stats are going to remain the same. That pass blocking stat is going to stay the same. The pass block finesse, that's going to stay the same. And although the overall, yes, it will go down, he's still going to be better than whoever my starting right guard or left guard is. I actually right now am using a free left tackle at right guard. There are so many free left tackles in this game. JC Latham, Tyron Smith, Anthony Munoz. That's kind of my problem with the card and the position right now. So yeah, first of all, everyone, you got to get those upgrade tokens. It is a necessity. Once you guys have done so, if your team is a lower overall, you can use Braxton Berrios or you can use Chris Rodriguez. Those are awesome cards to pick. If those 2 cards aren't going to play for you, I would say Malcolm Rodriguez is probably the first upgrade, then Anthony Munoz, and then also why not take the free punter? We're going to go through here and eventually get enough tokens to get 3 cards maxed out. EA Sports told us that. I would say the punter is one that most people should max out, but probably 3rd. You don't need him until then. Now, yeah, that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to scroll down and drop a like. Underratedly, some very, very good free cards available in the game. I would absolutely recommend you pick them up and upgrade them. It doesn't take all that long, and they are worth doing. Malcolm, for me, I'm probably going to put him in as my starting left outside linebacker. He's still an 88. The stats are actually really good, bro. And until next time, I'm out. Love y'all. See ya. Peace.